because a lot of the men, and my husband, he actually, makes this joke, and I think you know what I'm going to say. He's like, so they have like all these, first lady conferences and things like that. So what do they do about first meeting? Because I am the pastor under the Bishop MacArthur Davis at Trinity Life Cathedral Church, and I'm the pastor there. So my husband said, well, they don't have any first men conferences. So a lot of times I get people on my page that say something about, women not being preachers and things like this. But I also, some of them I don't respond to, some of them I do. But I say to them that my covering is my husband. My husband is an ordained deacon. He is a deacon. So what do you say to men who have a wife who is the ordained reverend, who is the pastor? How would you tell men to support and be a support in that?
Pray. No, I've been here through the struggle. I've seen you struggle and wrestle with your calling, and me understanding that it's a higher power in you being called by the Spirit makes it easy for me to deal with. I don't mind being a sidekick. I don't mind being in the cut, so to speak, and not necessarily being in the spotlight, because God gets the glory.
Absolutely.
So and if God gets the glory, then we should be proud of that. It's one of those things where, when I changed my relationship, that allowed me to be in a position to put God first, because I know that if I put you first, or if I put my children first, then I was out of order. So when I entered into that relationship with God, it allowed me to put Him first, and then it allowed other areas of my life to come together for a circle. Because when you're talking about a relationship, when you're talking about relationship, you got your business relationship, you got your personal relationship, and you got your relationship, whereas you go to work, and you got that relationship with your associates. But when I decided to enter into a relationship with God, then that changed all of my relationships and my approaches to those relationships. It gave me a better center and a foundation for our marriage, because I don't want people to think that every day is a good day. It's not to say it in a bad way, but I don't want to sell people this false perception that we wake up happy like this and we go to bed happy like this. We disagree, we fight, we have our neutral spaces that we.
Let's clarify this word fight, because here I am. I grab words. People, let's grab this word fight. Let's talk to people about fight, baby. Let's talk to people about fight.
Let's fight. Let's talk to people about
fight.
Okay.
Explain and fight now. Explain and fight. Somebody needs to know that.
Fight simply means disagreement. That's all. Nothing physical. I wouldn't dare lay a hand on this beautiful queen. So it's just fight. Like I said, it's just a simple disagreement. And I think those that are married understand what I mean when I say fight. It's simply a disagreement because we don't always see eye to eye.
That's right.
But that's part of being in a relationship. Same thing with God. I have those fights with God,
yes.
Because sometimes I'm like, are you sure? Are you talking to me? Are you sure you want me to do this?
Yes.
Not me, not the one that, did this, that, and the other, but you still want me. He said, yes, you're the one that I want. You're the one that I need.
Yes.
Because they need to see a person that did this, that did that experienced some of those things that they're going through now.
Right.
And so it's good. It's been a welcome journey, just like any other challenge that I face in my life. I'm up for the challenge.
Amen. Because it says Jesus sat with the Pharisees and the Sadducees, right?
Yeah.
Right. It says go into all the world.
All the world.
So here we are. And again, I want to thank you. And let's talk a little bit more about the National Prayer Call for Men. What is that platform about?
The National Men's Prayer Call is a national prayer call that's on Zoom, that's geared to empowering, uplifting, and supporting men. Not just Christian men, but men of all walks of life. Those that are not saved, those that are saved, those that are not sure what a Christian man or the responsibilities of a Christian man are supposed to be. So that's what we're there for. And we've created a Memphis chapter where I'm the chairman for the Memphis chapter here in Memphis, Tennessee. So we're going to get some information out and start to doing some things with the men locally. And it's not just for the local men now. So we'll give you the information that you need, and then so you'll be able to contact us, and then we'll fill you in with more details.
Well, that being said, is there a contact for the men who would like to become a part of the National Prayer
Yes.
Call Men?
You can contact me at 1-901-270-1418. That's the international, right?
Yes.
And 901-270-1418. That's just the local number. And if you want to reach me via email, moisalvage@gmail.com. Once again, moisalvage@gmail.com.
Again, we want to wrap up at this time, and we want to thank Deacon T again for coming on TOLBERT'S Transformational Services. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know I kind of put you on the spot, but you did an excellent job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as I always say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. Be well, be blessed. Bye-bye.